Histin News Daily is your go-to podcast for a daily dose of history. Each episode dives into significant events, births, and deaths that occurred on this day in history. From pivotal moments in world history to intriguing anecdotes about famous figures, we bring the past to life in an engaging and informative format. I'm Chris Bernard. Stay informed and entertained with new episodes released every day, keeping you connected to history regularly. March 9th has been a day of significant events throughout history, from groundbreaking discoveries to pivotal moments in various fields. Here are 15 detailed events that have occurred on this day. 1497 Nicolaus Copernicus first recorded astronomical observation. This event marks an important moment in the history of science, as Copernicus later proposed a heliocentric model of the universe that fundamentally changed our understanding of the cosmos. 1566 David Rizzio, the private secretary to Mary, Queen of Scots, is murdered in the Palace of Holyroodhouse, Edinburgh, Scotland. This event is a vivid example of the tumultuous political intrigues of the time. 1776 The publication of The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith. This book is considered one of the foundations of modern economics, introducing concepts like the division of labor and the invisible hand of the market. 1820 The King of Spain issued the Pragmatic Sanction, allowing females to inherit the throne, which would later lead to the Isabel Line Wars. This was a significant moment in Spanish history, altering the succession laws and affecting the country's future. 1862 The Battle of Hampton Roads, the first battle between ironclad warships, the USS Monitor, and the CSS Virginia, formerly USS Merrimack, takes place during the American Civil War. This battle marked a turning point in naval warfare with the obsolescence of wooden warships. 1959 The Barbie doll makes its debut at the American International Toy Fair in New York. Created by Ruth Handler and manufactured by Mattel, Barbie became an iconic American toy and a significant part of popular culture. 1961 Sputnik 9 was successfully launched, carrying a human dummy and the dog Chernushka, demonstrating the Soviet Union's readiness to send humans into space. 1976 42 people died in the Cavali's cable car disaster, the worst cable car accident to date. This tragic event in Italy highlighted the importance of safety standards in cable car operations. 1986 United States Navy divers find the largely intact but heavily damaged crew compartment of the Space Shuttle Challenger. The bodies of all 7 astronauts who were lost in the disaster on January 28 are still inside. This was a sad moment in the history of space exploration, leading to significant changes in NASA's operations. 1997 Notorious B.I.G., an American rapper, is murdered in Los Angeles after leaving an industry party. His death remains one of the most famous unsolved murders and a significant moment in the history of hip-hop music. 2006 NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter arrives at Mars, providing detailed images that have been crucial for understanding the planet's geology and for planning future missions. The 2011 Space Shuttle Discovery makes its final landing after 39 flights. Discovery was one of NASA's 3 operational orbiters in the Space Shuttle fleet and its most flown spacecraft, marking the end of an era in space exploration. In 2015, scientists announced the discovery of Homo naledi, a previously unknown species of early human in South Africa. This discovery added valuable insights into the diversity and complexity of the human lineage. 2018 The pedestrian bridge at Florida International University collapses, killing 6 people. This event raised questions about engineering and safety protocols in public infrastructure projects. 2020 Italy quarantines over 16 million people in the Lombardy region and 14 other northern provinces to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. This was one of the first large-scale lockdowns in response to the pandemic, highlighting the global struggle against the virus. These events showcase the breadth of human experience, from scientific breakthroughs to cultural milestones, and the impact of tragedy and innovation on our world. Uncover lesser-known facts and intriguing anecdotes about historical events and figures that may surprise and inspire you. By engaging with history on a daily basis, you'll develop a stronger connection to the world and its rich tapestry of events and personalities. You can find Histin News Daily on popular podcast platforms like Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Subscribe today to start your journey through history, one day at a time. I'm Chris Bernard. Thank you for listening to our Daily Today in History podcast. Remember to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on YouTube for updates, behind-the-scenes content, and discussions about history's impact on our world today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and find out more today in history.